Hi Arne. What was your assessment of that out there tonight?
I saw a few good things, but I think we also have to improve in certain areas. We got counter-attacked too much today, but that probably also has to do with the fact that we missed out on 7 senior players, and we wanted to give 20 players playing time. So as a result of that, too many players didn't play in their own position, but we still were able to play our normal game, but were a bit too open once in a while in the counter-attack.
Just on the centre-back situation, obviously Jarell left the club, Joe's gone home due to injury. Is that a concern in terms of something you're going to need to address in the market? I'm
looking to my left. I don't think we have a concern in centre-back. In terms of depth, I think Ryan showed today, by the way, that he can play that position. He did it last season as well, although we all know we favour him as a number 6. But Wata can play there. Joe Gomez only has a minor injury, so he's been good for us last season as well. So we have enough options left, but it's true that the Joao Kwanzaa left, and we haven't replaced him yet.
Can I just check on Luis Díaz and Darwin Núñez? Their absence tonight, was that any fitness issues, or was it linked to the discussions going on over their futures?
In Lucia's situation, it was, yeah. There's a lot of rumours around him lately, and I cannot go into that. But he's training really well with us, but we've decided for now not to play him yet. And in Darwin's situation, he's trained also really well and played a few good games for us already this season. But he was injured, so we didn't want to take the risk, and it was a little bit the same with Wata. Trained with us for the whole week, but we didn't want to take a risk with him as well. So that's part of pre-season. The boys need to go towards the match fitness, and that's thin line sometimes. And in this situation, we thought it was smarter for Darwin and for Wata to be out today, but I assume they will be there with us when we are in Japan playing the next game.
Just on Lucho, what is it you've said to him? Obviously, being left out today with speculation over his future, have you had to have a chat with him about, what might happen? Or?
Yeah, but I'm used to talking to most of my players on a regular basis. But like I said, Lucho's training really well, and we've decided that he's not playing at the moment in the games, and I cannot comment much more about that.
Does he want to leave?
Sorry?
Does Lucho want to leave?
It's not the person to ask, it's me.
Okay.
Arne, Virgil, Alex from the COP TV. A question for both of you, really. What have been the main positives that you take away, not only from tonight, obviously, yes, a disappointing result with some mistakes, but in terms of the tour, being in Hong Kong, what are some of the positives you take away? And is one of them how good Rio was tonight as well?
Yeah, obviously no one wants to lose a game, first and foremost, so that's obviously not a positive. But coming out here, seeing so many fans cheering for us, the hard work that we have been doing each and every day, obviously has been incredible. Obviously that's what pre-season is for. But also showed today, I think what the manager said as well, we have to improve in certain elements of our game, and we will. So there are still plenty of positives. I think you can see also in the first half, especially on the ball, there were so many good moments, created good chances. Rio, obviously, like you mentioned, I think he had good moments as well. So we have to keep getting better, keep making the next step, keep getting fitter and fitter, and we still have, I think, two more games, 3. If you want to say it, to get ready for the Community Shield, and we have to work our socks up, like I mentioned already last week. So, we go for it.
Now we'll move to some of the local media back here, and then we'll go over there. Please introduce yourselves. Oh, sorry, mate. One more, and then I'll come back.
Just for you first, Virgil. Obviously, you mentioned there how hard you've been working. The intensity of training in the open session was really, really, really high. From your perspective, how impressed have you been with some of the new lads that have come in? Obviously, a lot of fresh faces. And how much responsibility do you take in terms of helping them settle in and making sure that they're immediately integrated?
Well, I take a lot of energy in that. Obviously, it's very important for any new faces that come into a club like Liverpool to feel welcome, to feel at ease and can show their quality immediately. And obviously I joined the club and we had a fantastic environment already, so I could immediately show what I was capable of, and I think that's what everyone wants. And in terms of what I've been seeing so far, it's been great. There's obviously a little time of adaptation, and that's absolutely normal, but you can see it today as well. All of them showed their quality today, and I think there's much more to come as well. But yeah, I definitely feel like not only myself but definitely the senior guys who have been much longer at the club have a big role to play in that sense. And then at the end of the day, it's all down to them. They have to show it, and we will be there because we all in this absolutely together, and that's how we attack the season.
So Arne, just a quick one for you as well. Obviously Virgil mentioned sort of the leadership group there and the environment. Obviously there is a vacancy in that leadership group right now, no vice-captain. How involved will you be in that sort of decision making? Have you had a chance to have any discussions about it at all in the club?
Yeah. Like I just said, we talk more than you guys maybe think, but it's not like there's a vacancy. It's true that Trent left the club, but Virgil and Trent already got the help from others as well last season. So I think there's enough leadership in the group at the moment, and the moment we telling that it's probably already decided, but I'm not telling it here yet. What will be the new vice captain? But it's clear that we have more than a few that can take that role.
Fantastic. Let's move to the back, please. Sorry. Okay, name and platform, please.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Terry from the Supporters Club in Hong Kong. So how's the feeling to atmosphere in Qatar Stadium and compare with Anfield?
Now, I think wherever we go in the world, if it was last season USA or it's Anfield or we play our away games or we are here in Hong Kong, everywhere we go we feel so much support and love from the fans. And that was here today, but it was already 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago when we trained in the stadium. I don't think many clubs train in stadiums where 25,000 people are watching a training session. So it tells you something about the club, but also about our fans. And we're really happy to be here because it's for the new players also nice to see what this club means in the world, not only at Anfield but in the world. And I asked Virgil 2 days ago, was this your first time you trained for 25? And then you replied saying in Singapore you trained also for a lot of people. So this is what this club means all over the world, and we're happy to be part of that.
Hi Arne, from your 6 days here, what's your view of Hong Kong and this facility in particular as a location for elite preparation for a season? And can I just ask Virgil more broadly on, from a player's perspective, location of Hong Kong as a suitability for a pre-season location from every perspective, so hotels, transport, how you've been welcomed, and how you've been looked after, everything?
Now, my view has mainly been the training pitch and my hotel room and the hotel where we eat. But it's we've been welcomed really well. We have a great hotel. We have good training facilities. Of course, the weather is a little bit warmer than we're used to in Liverpool. But you can stay in Europe and it can be sometimes really warm as well. So I think it's only been positives what we've experienced till now. And apart maybe from the result today, but for the rest we could work really good. Most players have stayed fit, and we've gotten a lot of help and support from the people of Hong Kong.
Yeah, listen, I can only agree to that. I think for us as players, I think to come all the way here is a great thing because obviously you get to learn, a different culture. You see so many different things that I've never seen before. I've never been in Hong Kong before, so it's only been positive. We had a little stroll around in Mong Kok the other day, and it was nice. It was nice to get a feel for everything, and obviously not too long because we got followed a little bit at a certain point. But yeah, it was all good. But in terms of the pitches, I think the pitches are a bit tricky. I think today I think the preparation of the pitch have been probably the best they can do, but that's the only thing, maybe in my opinion, that maybe is a bit of room for improvement. But other than that, the stadium is fantastic. I think obviously the air conditioning helped much in the stadium, but in terms of the pre-season, you want to get fit. You train in a warm climate. I think that will definitely help. But overall, listen, we had a fantastic time here, in my opinion, apart from the result tonight. I've enjoyed definitely my time over here, and let's see in the future if we all come back.
Yeah, this one's on.
Arne, Josh Sexton from the Anfield Rap. I wanted to just get your thoughts on your song being sung tonight. It was obviously Jurgen's parting gift to you. I think he was probably the first person to sing it, and then you come and travel across the world and still hear fans in Hong Kong singing it. How does that feel for you?
Weird in general if they sing for you, especially if you're a manager. If you're a player, you maybe get used to it a little bit more. If you perform well, by the way. Most managers, when they sing for them, it has something to do with a few bad results, and then people start to sing for you. But it's nice what Jurgen did back then a year ago, and it's nice to hear it. But my main focus is on the game, and I prefer to enjoy what I see in front of me instead of what I hear behind me. But sometimes these things can both happen, and that's the ideal world.
Last one here.
Hi, Arne. In terms of the transfer window in general, there's been quite a lot of incomings. You said you wanted some new weapons, Florian Wirtz, 2 new fullbacks, a few other players. How do you find it, the transfer window overall for Liverpool?
Now, I think what I've also said is that I'm really happy with the squad we had. That's what we also showed by not bringing in new players last season. And we won the league. So, but you can see everywhere around us, in the Premier League, but also we play in Europe, so we want to achieve things over there as well, that all these teams try to strengthen their squad. So if you do the same as we did last year, we will probably not be able to win it again. So we have to improve the players that are still there, and we've tried to bring new energy in, but also weapons, as you call it. And I think the players that we've brought in have shown that already in a few times we've trained together and the games we've played. Now let's wait how Hugo is going to do that. But yeah, really pleased of what we did till now, but also really pleased that we kept the players, and one of them is sitting next to me, that had an extended contract last season.